Welcome to today's Explainer. I am absolutely thrilled to unpack a massive seismic shift happening in the digital landscape right now. For years, we've kind of just thought of Spotify as our go-to music app, right? Or maybe the place we catch up on podcasts and audiobooks. But today, we're diving into how Spotify is completely transforming itself from a passive listening app into a full-blown active digital wellness companion. They're making a bold play to literally own your workout, not just soundtrack it. To understand why a music streaming giant is suddenly stepping into the gym, you really have to look at this staggering number: 150 million. That's the number of active fitness and workout playlists sitting on Spotify globally right now. It's wild. People are already using the platform to get motivated, to recover, and to reset. So Spotify didn't just guess that we might want to work out with their app. They looked at the massive wealth of data already sitting right there on their servers.
Okay, let's dive into this, because this percentage right here is the real catalyst. Internal data revealed that nearly 70% of Spotify's premium users work out on a monthly basis. That is a huge built-in audience of active people. Instead of letting you close Spotify to open a completely separate fitness app when you hit the gym, Spotify realized, hey, we can eliminate that friction entirely. They decided to just meet us exactly where we already are. Here is our roadmap for the Explainer today. 1. The sound of fitness. 2. The Peloton Power Play. 3. How it actually works. 4. The big tech flex. And 5. What is in it for you.
Section 1. The sound of fitness, from soundtracks to sweat.
As we just talked about, Spotify is shifting from just providing your soundtrack to actively facilitating your sweat session. It's honestly a masterclass in capitalizing on existing human behavior instead of trying to invent a new one from scratch. Check out this quote from Roman Wazenmiller, the VP at Spotify. He says, "For nearly 2 decades, Spotify has been the soundtrack to the world's workouts, but listening was only the beginning. They are actively moving us from passive consumption to active, physical participation. They're looking at their platform as a space for personal momentum, not just entertainment."
Ultimately, the whole goal of this platform evolution is intention. We all know digital fatigue is real, and tech companies want to make sure the time you spend in their ecosystem actually feels meaningful. By offering guided workouts directly alongside your favorite music, Spotify is aiming to turn that mindless scrolling into intentional, energized wellness. They want to be the place you go to improve your day, which keeps you inside their digital walls longer, sure, but in a way that actually benefits your physical health.
Section 2. The Peloton Power Play, a strategic partnership.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the sheer volume of this partnership. To make this fitness hub a reality, Spotify needed world-class instruction, but instead of spending years trying to film it all themselves, they made a massive strategic partnership. Without building a single fitness studio, Spotify secured over 1,400 ad-free, on-demand Peloton classes for their premium subscribers. We're talking strength, cardio, yoga, meditation, all available in English, Spanish, and German. Plus, it features fan-favorite instructors like Ali Love and Rad Lopez. And the absolute best part? Zero specialized equipment required.
You can really look at this as a brilliant, mutual Trojan horse business strategy. It basically solves massive growth problems for both of these tech companies. Think about it. Peloton instantly expands its international footprint, getting access to Spotify's 290 million premium subscribers. And on the flip side, Spotify gets an instant, gold standard library of premium video content without having to buy a single pair of spandex. It's a complete win-win.
Section 3. How it actually works, the app mechanics.
Okay, business strategy is great, but how do you actually use this thing today? The mechanics are incredibly frictionless. First, you just search fitness in the Spotify app. Then, you pick your desired intensity and your experience level. From there, you just let Spotify's legendary algorithm build a personalized routine for you. And honestly, this is the coolest part. You can seamlessly switch between video and audio playback. You could start a video workout on your TV, switch to audio only on your phone for a run outside, and finish up on your smart speaker, all without ever leaving the app. Now, it's really important to understand the technical limits here. While Spotify is giving you this incredible guided hybrid video and audio instruction, offline downloads, and that seamless device switching, it is definitely not a dedicated fitness tracker. What's not included? Well, if you want active calorie counting, step tracking, or biometric progress monitoring, you're still going to need separate tools. Things like Apple Fitness, Samsung Health, or maybe a smart ring. Basically, Spotify provides the premium content, but not the biometric data.
Section 4.
The big tech flex, Spotify versus Apple versus Google.
Make no mistake, by embedding fitness directly into their audio app, Spotify is firing a direct shot at industry giants. And this brilliantly illustrates exactly why Spotify's pricing is such a major threat. Let the math do the talking. For roughly $13 a month, a Spotify premium user gets their music, podcasts, audiobooks, and now premium Peloton fitness classes. To get a similar experience in the Apple ecosystem, you're paying $10 for Fitness Plus and another $11 for Apple Music. That's $21 total. Even YouTube Premium sits at $16 just for ad-free videos and music. Spotify is aggressively consolidating your digital subscriptions into one really valuable monthly fee.
And on top of that, Spotify's approach is universally accessible because there is zero hardware lock-in, no smartwatches or wearables required. Think about it. To get the most out of Apple Fitness Plus, you kind of need an Apple Watch, right? To really use Fitbit Premium, you need a Google-owned Fitbit device. Spotify is bypassing the hardware wars completely. They don't care what watch you wear or what bike you ride. They just want to be the app on your screen and the voice in your headphones.
Section 5. What is in it for you? The common person.
We've talked about the corporate strategy and the big tech rivalries, but what does this mean for the everyday consumer just trying to stay healthy? So the crucial point is the incredible accessibility and real-world cost savings this brings to normal people. You don't need to buy expensive stationary bikes or treadmills. Even if you're a free tier user, you get access to elite fitness creators like Chloe Ting and Yoga with Cassandra. And if you're a premium user, you are getting boutique fitness at zero extra cost. It literally replaces the need for multiple expensive app subscriptions.
You know, boutique fitness has historically been gated by high price tags and, honestly, a lot of intimidation. Walking into a high-end cycling studio can be daunting. But by putting these world-class instructors straight into the app you already use every day, Spotify successfully removes those high barriers to entry. As they put it, we're investing in a future where Spotify isn't just where you spend your time, it's where you go to build momentum and get more out of every day.
Which leaves us with one final, fascinating thought to ponder. As the lines between our entertainment apps and our wellness routines completely blur, and with a world-class digital gym now built straight into your music app, is it finally time to cancel your expensive gym membership? It's a huge question millions of users are going to be asking themselves this week. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep learning, and I'll see you next time.